going on YouTube? Sorry we're late. We got caught up in a little bit of a video game. Not even gonna lie to y'all. Was not COD. Actually, Age of Empires 4. So, well,
No, we both rage quit. So
so we do have a little bit of new stuff going on tonight.
yes, sir. We actually have a post race breakdown, so be looking forward to that one.
Small one, but one nonetheless. Speaking of that, we'll be talking about Australia racing, I guess. Outside of that, got a little bit of updates for NASCAR and some silly, not really silly season news, but some team changes and whatnot. And we're just gonna get right on into it. Get this show on the road. But guess what we finally got for the show?
Hey.
Not that you guys are gonna be able to tell on that side, but we got a stream deck over here. I'm gonna hit my intro with just one.
Working on getting another one.
Just gonna use one finger and hit that intro.
Sorry, I'm messing with stuff. My light just does. Sorry, guys.
Hopefully you're not epileptic.
Right? I'm sorry. I'm trying to, I don't know. For some reason, it's just not the way I want it tonight.
I don't even have my.
Okay. Oh my lord. But anyway, welcome to RHPD podcast, the place we talk about everything NASCAR. Oh my lord! I'm sorry, guys. I'm catching a little case of the weather changing cold, so sorry if my voice tries to give out or I sneeze or sit there and cough. Lord. But 48 days until Daytona 500.
That was a nice number. Not anymore though.
Oh, it is. In honor of that, I'm going to get a car. I will be right back.
Not a 48, but look at the car I finally got in. Get that purdy thing right there.
Yeah. Keep rubbing it in. Mine comes in tomorrow.
How pretty it is.
I have a 48, unlike some people. This is the 118 Johnson Looney Tunes car. It's his rookie year, so that'd be 2002. I know you guys can't see that because my camera's being dumb today. So we got. I'm not gonna play who's got the better Johnson cars because you win. Okay.
What's that thing right there?
The same thing that's right here, only bigger on this one.
No, there's a signature right there. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you're pointing at Sylvester.
Anywho's. Yeah. Let's get on right into it. I'm gonna hit that post race breakdown.
Let's do it.
He's on Pete's. Tumbling.
Hopefully it's better. I had to clean my camera. I don't know. It just looks off me. It might not be, but it just looks off.
I mean, that's you we're talking about here.
True. Very true. So, starting off with the High Limit International Finale from Australia's Perth Motorplex. So Kyle Larson took the bag, made a solid $100,000 like he needed it.
Sorry, my children are coming in here and being loud while I'm live.
We're used to it. I've said it and I'll say it again. You could give Kyle Larson a wheelbarrow and he'd still win something.
Yep.
Not being a Hendrick guy, because I'm not a Hendrick guy anymore. But I definitely think Kyle Larson is a top tier driver.
Fancy dancy.
Yes, sir. But coming in second, you got James McFadden, who won a cool 25K.
Fell short of
And
the 100K
Callum,
again.
huh?
That's the second year in a row that he's fell short of the $100,000 payout.
Oh, I got you. And then behind him is Callum Williamson. At least I can read these. Callum Williamson at 12 and a
Doesn't sound
half
like you read
thousand.
that time.
No, not that time. I had to say something about being able to read it, so.
I'll freak you out here in a second, but
Oh, I already am looking at it and hurting a little bit on the inside, but it'll be okay. The only ones that have to cringe through it is our viewers. Which, by the
Make
way,
it real interesting.
thank you guys so much for being here and being a part of this. We finally hit we hit it before last episode, or 100 sub mark. We haven't talked about our next goal, and we haven't really talked about what we're going to do for 100, but we're definitely going to try to do it more in a timely manner than our 50. But if you guys keep being awesome and spreading the word about this podcast, it really does mean a lot to us. Where was I going with this?
Nobody knows.
I know. Like I said, guys, I'm sorry. I'm kind of battling a head cold, so my brain's kind of everywhere at the moment.
Can you hear the voice changer thing on this one, or is it just my regular voice?
It's just your regular voice on the side.
That's lame. It's supposed to be a
Yeah.
voice changer at the moment. Anywho's, maybe I don't have that configured properly.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get one. I'm not gonna get the same one you got, but I'm gonna get one.
well, anywho's, that's all we got for the post race breakdown. Not much to go off of there. We're gonna go ahead and move on.
I do have something to add to that. Actually, I do.
Oh boy.
Did you see where OSVG took a tumble in the sprint cars?
Oh yes, I did not put that in here, but yeah, he did take a tumble.
He said that was the first time doing a flip, and he did a dang good job at it. So, I have to agree. Man, we really need to start trying to find some clips that we can put in here. So I would love to roll some clips. If any of you guys are awesome NASCAR clip makers, reach out to us. We would love to show your work because I suck at it, and I don't know how Voodoo fares at it.
We definitely can't compensate you for it, at least monetarily.
No, but
at the
we
moment.
can sure put your name out there. But anyway,
now we can move on. Waxside Twins.
Yes, sir.
All right, so to start things off, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the dirt track, gonna host the Indiana Sprint Week opener in 2025. All the USAC sprint cars will compete in a points race for the first time at Indianapolis.
Yes, sir. We also got NASCAR is looking into a generative AI as a resource for competition matters, such as asking a model how playoff format changes would impact the sport.
So don't listen to the fans. Let's go to AI. Woohoo!
Right, that's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, the fans have literally been screaming, "Just take it back to the chase, and you'll be all right." Or the way Dale Jr. was talking about. I know we talked a little bit about that a couple episodes ago. I feel like that would work a lot better than what the actual one is now. I just don't like the fact that, and it's not even that I'm really salty about Joey Logano winning the championship. I just don't like the fact that he really wasn't in the contention. I mean, he was, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I feel like some of the other drivers had a better season in general.
Yeah,
that's just my outlook. We've already been through all this, so I'm not gonna spend too much longer on it.
Alex Bowman shouldn't have took a dump before the race. That's all I'm saying.
Facts. Anyway. Also, Amazon Prime already looks to be ready to go for practices and qualifying for the upcoming season, in addition for its 5 race coverage.
Yeah, I don't know if you went and looked on the Prime app, but there's like a whole NASCAR section.
I know I'm pretty stoked about it. Which Man, I'm kind of torn because the only reason we have YouTube TV is to watch the races.
Well, we no longer have
and-
YouTube TV. So
See, we do because, well, my family was using it and they just agreed to pay the extra that it was going up.
got you.
So we still have it. Welcome in, Brett.
Hey, what's going on, Dirt Monk? Kyle is racing in Tulsa. We ain't got to that part yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be later on, and I am looking forward to it. Like I said last video, I'm here just 45 minutes north of Tulsa, so everybody's gearing up. You can go around town seeing the sprint cars and stuff getting ready. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Like, it's a huge event. Like they do it on the fairgrounds and stuff. What up, best friends? They do it in the fairgrounds, and that's not the only thing going on. They've got a whole bunch of stuff going on. A couple of years ago, I think they had like a Monster Jam event right after that. So, I mean, it's just stuff crazy. It's a really cool weekend.
Yeah, we got all the numbers down for here in a little bit on the show, but you got more than just Kyle showing up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I guess who's coming back, baby. Oh, Seabell's already said he's already here, and well, you know, with it being his home state, I am excited.
Kyle Busch is also going to be there.
Who cares about Crybaby Bush?
Hey, it's not Crybaby, Cucumber Cowboy.
True.
Anyways, back to the Prime thing. So roughly 50% of the content seen under the sanctioning body's new TV deal would be produced from the new NASCAR Productions building starting in 2025. Set up a new building, already migrating into it and getting most of the footage out from there. Cool.
Heck yeah. Also, we have a charter update. If I had the rule voice changer like you, I'd put like an echo where it'd be like charter update. But I'm not that cool.
And you
yet.
said it wasn't working. So.
Well, I couldn't hear it on this end.
You should be able to, because my microphone on here should be there, unless.
Well, no, I've got the Discord audio. That's the only one that I've got.
Oh, I thought you had the OBS.
No. That's the one I couldn't hear you on a minute ago. It's like I ended up being able to hear you, but I muted the OBS audio.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's what I can hear.
So it probably is working. I can check it. Hang on. Let me retract it. Hang on. I won't be able to hear you for a second.
Let me know when you got it changed over.
Oh yeah, I can hear your auto too. You sound like you're breathing into a harmonica. Beautiful.
This is the one I had
on earlier though with this one here.
Oh
yeah. It's fun.
But yeah, if you had an echo one, you could be the charter update.
Sure, turn that off.
Oh man. But the judge has ruled that there will be no delay in approving that NASCAR has to approve charters transfer from Front Row Motorsports. 23XI has not asked for the SHR charter prior to this ruling, but the judge has since formally okayed the agreement. This allows the appeal process to start and on injunction rulings. So dumbing that down a little bit, the judge basically told NASCAR they have to hurry up. Like, they probably have like a couple days to decide on the Front Row charter. And the judge has okayed the agreement for the SHR, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
Yeah, so what this ruling was, when he put it out, Front Row was the only one that actually formally asked for a SHR charter. So he approved the preliminary injunction, which means that 2 cars each from Front Row and 2311 were able to run as charter teams. And then since Front Row Motorsports had already asked for the SHR transfer, they got that approved. Then 2311 went ahead and asked for the SHR after the ruling, but the judge went ahead and was like, "Hey, you guys get this stuff in. We'll speed it along so it jumps back to the original rule."
What are you doing, Rena? You better quit. Oh my lord, children.
Gotta love them.
But anyway, yeah. So, yeah.
Pretty cool. It means
So moving
at least for
on
the
to
time
some,
being, they'll both have chartered teams.
yeah, that'll definitely be sweet.
It's starting to lag on my end. I don't know if it's just me or
Oh,
what. Let me close out some of this stuff here.
what is it? My stuff's being stupid. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, you ready for some team changes?
Yep, let's move on. Starting in ARCA, Eric Johnson Jr. has signed to compete full-time in the number 5 for Jerry Pitts Racing. Full-time in the number 5 for the ARCA series. Cool there.
Yes, sir. You also have oh no, Chase Pinsalalt Pinson. Yeah, I don't know how to say his name. He will make his
close enough.
Yeah, he'll make his ARCA Menard Series debut for Venturi race at Daytona, running the 15 Toyota Camry.
Yep. Not sure if that's going to be a full-time ride or not, but I'll see. Moving forward to Xfinity, Andrew Overstreet will be the new crew chief for the number 1 team, and Marty Lindley's moving from the number 1 over to the number 8 with Connor Zilich.
Yeah. Let's see here. You also have the Marty Lindley. Have you already said that one yet? I'm sorry, guys. Okay. You also got Legacy Motor Club moving on to Cup. They're bringing some more changes to the club. The number font has altered slightly.
And so then the top numbers was 2024 season. The bottom is the new 2025 numbers.
The shadow just got a little thicker. I do too. I like the little thicker shadow. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, but then there's also not those weird little gaps in top and bottom.
Yeah, I agree. So
pretty cool.
I like it. They kind of made it a little better. So moving on. Got a Cucumber Cowboy and his fiance Jordan Fish are expecting their 3rd child in June. So, congrats to them.
Yeah. And then we already mentioned this, but I'll say it again real quick. Former Cup Series champions Kyle Larson and Kyle Busch, along with not championship person Christopher Bell, are on the entry list for the Tulsa Shootout.
Yes, sir.
I got the numbers under Race Day Horizon for that, but I'll go ahead and go over them now. So obviously it'll be at the SageNet Center, but there's over 1,600 entries with over 700 drivers that consist of 43 states and 3 different countries. Lots of people there.
They're all shooting for that golden driller, baby.
Yep. And all that action starts on Flow Racing tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern.
This is when I wish I had the Flow Racing, but I don't want to spend $50 more to see Flow Racing.
For the full schedule, if you want to check it out, go to tulsashootout.com.
Yes, sir. See who takes home those golden drillers. It's going to be pretty cool. They got a facelift from last year. It looks more like the statue than it does. I know this doesn't mean very much to you, Voodoo, but outside of the fairgrounds, there's this huge, like 75-foot, I think it is, big dude that's leaning on like an old school oil well. It's pretty cool. But that's where the drillers come from. That's why they look the way they look. But speaking of Christopher Bell, he has teamed with Creets Racing in 2025 to run select 410 events in the 69K car. So going back to dirt, baby, where he belongs.
And he doesn't belong in Cup.
I mean, he does belong in Cup, but he keeps getting screwed out of championships either by his team or literally anybody else. So I'm kind of not happy about it.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm not
All
playing
right.
my game.
That's all the NASCAR and team updates we got. So we're going to jump forward to Race Day Horizon, even though we talked about one of the races coming up.
Yes, sir.
All right. Wild West Shootout. The other one taking place starting here in a few days at Vado Speedway Park. Got currently 55 drivers on the entry list for this, and it begins Saturday, January 4th, with a 25,000 to win feature race.
Hey. Yes, sir. You got 10,000 to win shows. That's Sunday, January 5th, Wednesday, January 8th, Friday, January 10th, and Saturday, January 11th. Sunday, January 12th, it is the 25K to win the finale.
That's the Wild West Shootout, which technically starts after Tulsa Shootout starts. We already mentioned.
Yes, sir.
That being said,
We got the Tulsa Shootout that we kind of talked about at the Sage Net Center. Or if you're around here, everybody just calls it the fairgrounds. Over 1,600 entries. Yeah, we already covered this. It's tomorrow at 9 a.m. on Flow Racing. Yeah, we already talked about all this. So,
yep.
Not even got to worry about it.
Jumping to our confirmed rides for 2025. Don't really have any updates for this, but we do got some new graphics and we got to show them off soon.
I was about to say, we have, what, two? Two new schemes? Yep.
Yep. New, turn off the chat there. But, yep. So this is our Craftsman Truck Series confirmed drivers at the moment. Nobody new in there.
Go in there. Now.
Roll through these. Cool little new layout. Change things up a little bit.
Looks pretty good.
Jumping forward to Xfinity.
He will respect my Xfinity.
A little bit of a change here. I took out all the ones that didn't have confirmed like numbers or names yet.
Yeah. I think it looks better. It looks cleaner.
Cleaned up a little. But as you can see, Joey Gase announced that they will run the 35 and the 53. They put Greg Van Alst in the 35. They have not mentioned who's going in the 53 yet. Brandon Jones is still going to be running for JGR, probably in the 19, but it hasn't been officially announced yet. That's why I don't have the 19 his name anymore. Quite a few rookies in that group. And last but not least, jumping to Cup. Wing. Can't really see the Legacy Motor Club stuff with this background, but it's all good.
But you know where they're at.
Yeah. So Noah Gregson in the number 4 has not technically been announced, but pretty much has, just like Christopher Bell announced Chase to the 19.
You don't have Johnson on here, sir.
This is just chartered teams, sir.
Oh, okay.
Just chartered teams.
I got you.
And then the other one, technically, Rick Ware hasn't announced their driver or number yet. Pretty sure it's probably going to be the 50. Not too shabby.
Yep.
What we
I
got
like the
next?
way you.
Paint scheme.
I like the way you put the graphics by the driver for little hidden Easter egg, and
Not supposed to
looks
point
good.
them out, man. It's supposed to be hidden.
I like it. It's not very hidden when it's right by his name.
Yeah, that's the point. He was paying attention.
Well, obviously I was. See.
Right. Wing.
Oh, right. Man, that wind's kicking outside.
Look at what car is returning for Mr. Todd Gilliland.
Did you miss one?
No,
I'm
the Noah
showing
Gregson's
another.
still in orange because that wasn't ever official.
Oh, okay.
That Rush Truck Centers that we put forever ago.
Yeah. Okay.
The yellow highlighted ones.
I like the pickle mobile. That's definitely for sure.
That's the only new one we got.
I give it a 4 lug. I figured I'd give you a excuse to use your stream deck.
Right. I'll give it a 3. How about that?
Yeah,
Got it on both sides now, homie.
that's right.
And watch this. I can clear them off with just one button too.
Oh man, don't you feel special? But I like it. I like it a lot.
Yes, sir.
This is where we usually it's my turn for the discussion topic, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have one that I don't know if you'll have an answer off the top of your head. My discussion topic is if you could change one outcome of one race, what would it be? Huh? Because I was showing Martin. No, not yet. I don't know.
I'm probably the recent thing that comes to mind. I would have to say would be this championship race that just happened. I would have had him extended out by I don't know 2 or 3 laps so that Ryan Blaney could have got it instead of Joey Logano.
Do you think Blaney should have got a back-to-back championship?
As long as it wasn't Joey.
Well,
I mean, he was giving him the most push at the end of the race there.
I ain't gonna lie, I was cheering for Blaney at the end of it.
Yeah.
I think we both were. But if I had to choose one, I would do last year's championship.
Really? No brake failures?
Yeah, exactly it. You know, when the driver says, "Hey, I don't think these brakes are gonna make it," and the team's like, "Oh no, that'll be you don't know what you're talking about. You just drive the car. We'll worry about that." And then they explode and ruin the whole championship that you've been dominating till that point. Yeah, I'm still not salty.
Can't tell.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm not crying. You are. But that's the one that come to mind. Historical races that I would change. I don't know. Probably. Well, I've got one. I've got Daytona 2001. Instead of having Michael Waltrip finish first, I'd have Dale Jr. finish.
Dirt Monk's got some input. I wish Allgaier could take back his sprint car lap that broke his back. Sprinters are having broken back problems right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Them cars definitely tumble crazy when they wrecks.
Yeah. But they're cool to watch when they tumble. That's for sure.
The way them Toyotas raced at Talladega this past season.
I'd just like to see Legacy do a little bit better.
Not going to take much.
But not even necessarily win. Like, listen, I probably would have started balling if Jimmy would have won at Texas this last year. I mean, that was the first time I got to see Jimmy drive in person. It's pretty cool.
You know what? Speaking of Texas and Jimmy Johnson, one of those 3 races I went to Texas Motor Speedway, but nice to see him in person win.
Yeah. I don't know, just something about watching your heroes win.
Jimmy will win
It
one
is
this
what it is.
year.
We'll see.
He's gonna win the Daytona 500. Watch.
I hope so. That'd be awesome. But anywho, so do you have a topic, or you want to move on?
We did start like late, but
And there
Let's-
wasn't really a whole lot released this week, so
kind of quiet. But I feel like after the
probably.
there's not really much left to announce for Cup. Maybe just a couple of teams there, but as far as Xfinity and trucks, there's still quite a bit to iron out there. But there's
don't
only
know if I
48 days,
asked.
which means it's just over a month before we get to start talking about races again.
Well, technically before that,
Yeah, we got the
the Clash is February
Clash and
5th.
Yep.
So just
Little
over a
month.
month. Ugh. So I can't remember if I asked this before or not, but if you could bring back no, I have. I'm for sure asked this. I'm gonna ask if you could bring back any sponsor. What would you bring back, and what team would you put it on? But we for sure asked.
It'd be nice to see Lowe's come back on 84.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
I think that's a given. Now one that would be really awesome to see come back would be Goodwrench.
My bag.
I don't know what team I would put it on.
I got these right here. I haven't seen it.
You imagine Kyle Busch in a Budweiser car?
Can you imagine Kyle Busch running an M&M's car again?
Right.
Or
With the
better
number
yet,
8
better yet,
instead of the,
I got an even farther throwback. Can you imagine Kyle Busch in a CarQuest car? I don't even think CarQuest is a thing anymore.
That would be interesting. Yeah.
Get it?
Mm-mm.
But yeah, so it should be double A's.
Gonna be
Sorry,
our
guys,
record for shortest podcast.
I know, that's what I was thinking. That's why I was trying to think of discussion topics, but like I said, there wasn't a whole lot that come out. I mean, we're looking forward to the Chili Bowl. I know my wife was trying to get tickets, but they're so expensive. You can't. There's no way. Yeah, we could make it. Which honestly, I'd rather go to like Texas or Kansas at some.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get to go to a race or two this season, but we'll see.
I said they've probably been playing with them.
One thing you can do while we're just hanging out here is last time I checked we were sitting at 102, so go ahead and hit that old subscribe button.
Yeah, I checked right before we got on, and we were still at 102. But who knows? I might be able to talk my wife into. No, not you. Not that anyway. Not. I might be able to talk my wife into maybe taking a trip down to southern Mississippi at some point.
What would you go down to that junky place for?
I don't know. Some loser. She said her friends down there.
Her friend? Oh.
Yeah.
Must be a really crappy friend.
Beat him up.
But I don't know. We might talk about it.
That friend of yours is over there snoring.
I will say that she has been. Every time I talk to you, she's been at work. So I understand. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but
She's off tomorrow or tonight rather.
Oh,
She's off tonight and tomorrow. But
there you go.
we are going to a friend's house for the New Year's festivities.
I don't have anything planned for next, or I have to work, so it doesn't.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to work on New Year's Day, but I do have to work tomorrow.
I do. I have to, which I mean, it's not major. I just got to go in for a couple hours and. Yeah. Yep, I'll have to go in for a few hours, and as soon as I get done with my stuff, I'll Be good.
Yep.
What? Oh, okay.
Don't forget
But
to
yeah.
check out our merch. I
Yeah.
don't have the
Well, we haven't even done S Cubed and all that yet.
I don't have the stuff programmed yet, but I'm gonna set it up to where these things randomly pop up here.
We should have a merch race one day.
That'd be cool. Wonder if I could randomly have it to where it goes across there.
Huh, I'd have to look into that one. Have our mascots race each other across the screen. Even if you could just do it like straight across, like down in there.
So,
Like one of those old school like horse race games, you know what I'm talking about?
mm-hmm.
You're saying. But anyway, we can jump to S Cubed.
Anywho's, my kids are being loud.
Kids. What are they good for?
Right. Jumping forward to our Flick Scheme Spotlight.
Yes, sir. I think it's mine. Welcome to the sixth. Why do I do this every week? Sixth Slick Scheme Spotlight. I'll get it out eventually, I promise. The Slick Scheme Spotlight. Brought to you by Happy Hour Racing, a place where you can get all your NASCAR and F1 needs. I personally use Happy Hour. They're pretty fast. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, so use our code. It doesn't cost you anything extra. We'll just get a little bit off the top of what you're already going to spend. So if you guys like NASCAR merch like we do, you should go check them out. But I do believe my scheme is first. And since it is off season, I'll go ahead and remind everybody we are picking 2 older schemes because it is off season, which I think we might have picked this one a long while ago. Not 100% sure.
I don't think so. I don't remember it being on the list. But your scheme is first.
Yes, sir. So my scheme is 1991. Mark Martin Folgers. And guys, sorry about the picture quality. I know usually it's higher quality than that. But this Ford
1991.
Thunderbird,
Get over it.
I was gonna say, dang, don't be so rude, chill. I was gonna say this 1991 Thunderbird was photographed in 1991, so there's not really anything we can do with it. So this ran at the Hardee's 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Started way back in 4th and finished even further back in 1st. So he won the race in this. I like the scheme. It's really cool.
Hold on 1 second. I will be right back. You continue.
You're good. This is one of those schemes that I have searched for diecast for a while. And I surprisingly haven't bought any. I've found some, but it's just one of my favorite kind of older Mark Martin ones. But yeah. So this real nice. All them little man, what are they called? Yeah, Fritz, the maroon and gold, just perfect. I would like the gold to be kind of like the fire truck, where it's kind of like grooved in circular patterns. And that's just me though. But look at all the sponsors on the side of that sucker. I want to go back to those days.
That's,
Half the world sponsored NASCAR. It's so nice.
I feel like he's got a little bit too many.
No. No.
Got an STP on there twice.
You got an STP on there twice. Maybe they doubled their money for that time. You don't know.
Trying to see if any of the other ones are double.
I don't think so, but I did
can't
notice
really
that.
tell.
I don't know. I like the contingency stickers. They're pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like them a lot.
that's why I think that Noah Gregson's scheme isn't legit because it had contingency speakers on there.
Yeah, but
We shall see.
definitely not one of my
I'll
favorite schemes as far as older Mark Martin. It's never gonna beat his gold Viagra car, but it's a good one.
I'll give it 3.
You're gonna give it 3, huh? I mean, you got to take into account this was 1991, so they had
Yeah.
to paint the car.
Yeah, true. I feel like they could have still done more though.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Spoiled by modern technology.
I'm having fun. Leave me alone.
All right, who you got?
All right. So I'm bringing up not as old, but an older Kyle Busch scheme.
Oh, you mean Jeff Gordon ripoff?
Well, I mean, if you look at the number on the door, it was the right organization.
Yeah, my statement still stands.
This is the Cheez It Kellogg's car with the number 5 slapped on the side and only maybe half as many contingency stickers as Mark Martin's car had.
No
But,
duplicates though.
Huh?
No duplicates.
No duplicate. Anywho's, so this one was from 2005, the year I graduated high school because I'm old as crap. Pepsi 400
You are old.
at Daytona International Speedway.
Let me guess. Next week's is gonna be Kyle Busch's Johnson ripoff scheme.
Don't give me any ideas.
No, I said it first. That was mine.
Started way back in 32nd and moved up one spot to 31st because he had an accident on lap 146 that took him out of the race. Nonetheless, yeah, it does give Jeff Gordon vibes, but the Flames go back quite a bit further than we're.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not a Mark Martin's 91 scheme, but it's okay. I'll give it 3 lugs.
Fine, punk.
I only gave it 3 because you gave mine 3.
Yeah, well, look it up, Buttercup.
And for those newer viewers that are kind of wondering about the lugs, during the season on Wednesdays, right? Is that the day we do it on? Oh no,
Yep.
I'm forgetting.
Well, we record it
Okay,
on Wednesdays. It gets posted on Thursdays.
There you go. Thursdays we do a scheme video where we look at all the newer schemes for the next week and we rate them. Well, all the schemes, I'm pretty sure. All the schemes that are running that next week. So like we'd go before the 500. So like 40 days from now, I think. I don't know. Anyway, all the schemes that are revealed beforehand, we will rate them on a scale from 1 lugs, which is terrible schemes, we don't ever want to see them again, to 5 lugs, which is the best schemes. And the reason we do 5, of course, is because old school NASCAR had 5 lugs. So Xfinity
My
still
car
has 5.
sitting outside still has 5. So,
Well, mine has 6, so that makes me better than you.
okay, we don't ever rate anything 6 though.
That's god tier schemes, okay?
Okay, I'm sure yours looks amazing on track.
Oh yeah, my beat up 99 Silverado definitely looks amazing on track. With the rust holes in the side of it. Perfect. Oh man. But that is our S Cubed. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do appreciate you, Fritz, for jumping into the comments. We love to see our viewers jump in the chat. If you want, we also have Discord and other socials that'll be in the bio, or not bio, the description of this video. And we talked about this season. We're gonna do more with the Discord. We might have a couple watch parties for some key races. We might, who knows, we might just pop up one day and say, hey, we're gonna play a NASCAR game, whether that be Forza or when the new iRacing comes out, that one. Because rip to all the heats. Let's
Can't
see
buy them
here.
anymore after tomorrow.
Yep. What else is there? If you
Wait.
want to, huh?
Merch.
Oh, yeah. We also have a merch store that's also in the description. You can get our logo, which is on our flags. You can get those on shirts, sweatshirts, pants, cups. Oh man, my cucumber cowboy bottle's over there. I'll be right back. Hang on, I'll get it.
Stickers. He didn't mention stickers. He's got one of those too.
I'm already done.
All kinds of fancy stuff. With what we got? We got fast pasta, cucumber cowboy, Joey lasagna, Matt D burrito.
Here
I think that's
is
the only four we got at the moment.
At the moment, we're working on a few others. Like we're working for just kind of a hint. We're working for a goat for Jimmy Johnson because greatest of all time. We're also working on a bell for Chris Bell because obviously. And then we got one that we talked about doing, but we never said 100%. What it was the Pizza Man that's coming into Arca.
Oh, Brayton Lester.
Yep. So we've got a few that we're working on. But like I said, this is our Cucumber Cowboy, which is Denny Hamlin. Let's see here. I don't know exactly. Oh, here's my sticker. You can probably see it a little bit better. I should have just grabbed that to begin with. I don't know because I'm special needs. Yeah. So there's our sticker. I need to just slap it on something, but I don't have anything worth slapping. And this thing, next time I go to a race or if I find Denny Hamlin signing anything, I'm getting Denny Hamlin's signature on this. That is my top tier. Like
How you gonna
before
explain
he
it to him?
retires. No, I'm not going to explain it to him. I'm just going to say, "Hey, will you sign this? It's from my podcast." And if he asks, I'll tell him, be like, "Oh, it's you," because everybody throws cucumbers at you, so we call you the Cucumber Cowboy. So yeah, my goal in life is to get Denny Hamlin to sign this.
Outside of that, like we mentioned before, we're sitting at 102 subscribers. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe now. Get us a little bit further past what our goal was before the end of the year.
Yeah,
we were set
I'm
to hit
super
100.
happy about it.
Hit it.
I am happy
I don't know
about it.
what number should we set for 2025?
At the end of the year,
Yeah, thinking 250, 300.
I'm thinking
Okay.
300.
Do that.
No, for the end of the year, because the more you get, the more YouTube keeps pushing you up. So
We hit 100 this
Who
year.
knows?
You think we're gonna get 200 more next year?
yeah, hopefully. I mean, I would like to see us at 1,000 by the end of this next year, but I don't see it happening.
I don't want to
So-
push the goal out there too far.
I don't either. I'm just saying.
If we hit
300.
300, we'll reevaluate though.
Yeah. I'd love to get on for the Daytona 500 and have 300. So,
I don't know if that's going.
but hey, who knows? We might get there. Also, I'm just kind of giving you all a little heads up. There might be another giveaway, depending, for next season. So be on the lookout for that. This last season, we got to give away a little care package to Trash Can, which is one of our guys. And I think we're gonna redo the way we do our giveaways. Instead of just commenting a track name, I think we're gonna look at some other things to go off of. Which I'm not gonna tell you right now because you're not getting a head start. Sorry, guys. I'm just giving you a little sneak peek because we don't even know what we're giving away yet. But there is a giveaway that I can for sure say we will be doing because we talked about it. If you want to go ahead and get started, we are doing a NASCAR Fantasy giveaway again. So if you guys weren't part of that, we did NASCAR Fantasy, where we have our own group. It's NASCAR.com/fantasy. Search our group. Is it RHPD Podcast? It has to say no. Praisdale Podcast.
There you go.
That's right. I always get it backwards. And that's HALE. as far as hail. Raise Hail, Praise Dale podcast, and if it doesn't say podcast, it's not ours. The password to get in is RHPD2024, which I'm sure will be in the description as well at some point. But whoever wins that at the end of this coming season, so the 2025 season, at the end of that, we will be sending you a 1/64th from your choice at Lionel. Let's see here. Or if we get enough subs and maybe start making some money, it might be jacked up to 1/24th. Who knows? But right now, the podcast funded out of both of our pockets. Voodoo was gifted what he really wanted to help with the podcast, and I can already see he's loving every minute of it.
I've got a whole lot to do with it, though.
To the point where I've talked my wife into buying me a small one. So
it's fun.
Oh yeah, my next goal is to get a desktop. So
I need to.
I know.
I bought one from my coworker about a month or two ago, and I just got to finish putting it together and get it working. It's better than the one that I'm currently using.
Man, I would be cool with even like the stock business, because I really don't use my PC for gaming.
I don't use my just for streaming. That's
I
all
use
it's for.
Yeah, and I mean this laptop's okay, but I feel like I could get a lot more better, because it's running 8 gigs of RAM, which I'm gonna nerd out here for a second, guys. I'm sorry. It's only got 8 gigs of RAM.
Nerd.
I would like that. I know. I'd like to have at least 16 to. Honestly, I'd like to have 32, but.
Why you gotta be so nerdy?
I take back everything I said about that Stream Deck. You don't need it anymore. I don't like being subtly bullied by a Stream Deck.
Oh, it's fun though.
Oh man. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I believe it's your turn to take us out of this podcast. Like we've said 100 times before, if you haven't subscribed already, we post every Monday. We go live. You'll get some bonus episodes and other things like that. No, we have to do our 100 subs bonus episode. We don't even have an idea. So if you guys have any ideas for our 100 subs episode, be sure to drop those in the comments, the chat, DM us on Instagram, X, Discord, TikTok, all that. You can just get to us however you can.
Yeah.
But that's all I've got. Is there anything else you want to add?
Well, I'm gonna do the outro for the last time, and then I guess we'll see you next year. It's a little dad joke. Anyways, we're crossing the finish line of another Raise Hail, Praise Dale episode. Dads with dads with daughters do live longer. I'll tell you that much. Feel like I'm about 87 already. So until next time,
it's not that you live longer. It's just you feel like you live longer.
Right? You age faster.
I know, I've got 2 of them. Oh man.
So until next time.
Once again for joining.
Yep. Until next time, may your tracks be clear and your victories many. Good night, race fans.